Howdy, it's Drac, and I've got a special announcement for you guys. If you haven't been paying attention as of recently, then you won't know that the channel recently hit 120 subscribers. Woohoo! The reason I'm doing a 120 sub special and not a 100 sub special is because I've been way too busy with stuff in my personal life, but that isn't relevant. To celebrate and apologize, I've got two things up for you guys. The first is a special animation starring a few friends like Toa Nater Films and the Mosquito Fanatic, which will be released at some point before New Year's, hopefully. The second thing is even more special. So in my last video I announced my postponement and reworking of Quasi-Nights due to lack of motivation and inspiration for the project at this moment in time, and instead releasing Dimension Jumpers as my main series on the channel. In that video I also teased another series titled The Archivist, following the character Maglaka and his retelling of the story of Genesis, the world that my story takes place in. In that teaser I revealed that there are quite a few unidentified Quasi-Nights that exist in my story. Because of this, I've decided that I will make a mock contest where you can make your very own Quasi-Night. Cool, right? No? Alright. Now as for the rules, why don't I have a special guest who just so happens to be judging this contest go over them.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, 'tis I, Toa Nater, and let's go over the rules of this magnificent contest. Rule number 1. Your knight must be built out of Bionicle or CCBS. No system entries will be considered as genuine. Rule number 2. Non-purist techniques such as painting, cutting, or 3D printing are allowed. Rule number 3. You are allowed at most 3 entries, but only one of them will be allowed to win. Rule number 4. Your entry is required to be one of the 7 elements in Drac's lore, as well as have a name and a unique quasi-armor. The elements and details for this are in Drac's video, What exactly is a quasi-knight? Rule number 5. The entries can either be submitted as a YouTube video, links can be submitted in the video's comment section below, or can be submitted via Drac and Ezui's Discord server, the Dragon Hive. Its invite link can be found in the description below. Hopefully, this should be a more than enough explanation for you guys.
Now that we've gone over the rules, it's time I think we discussed what you guys have been most likely waiting for, how you guys win and what you guys win. How and what you guys win, obviously. As of right now, I'm thinking the contest is going to have 5 major winners and 5 honorable mentions, but this may change depending on the number of participants. The top 3 major winners will have as exact as I can make replicas of their respective entries, while the other 2 major winners will have mobs of their entries built, and all 5 major winners will have their Quasi-Knight appear in the Archivist, and will have the social media of their choice shouted out. The 5 honorable mentions will be highlighted in some form of contest winners video, and have the social media of their choice shouted out. All entries, however, just to clarify, all entries will be showcased in either a live stream commentary or a longer video commentary, which will be released at some point after the conclusion of the contest.
Speaking of, this contest will end on
March 31st.
the upcoming year. That should give you more than enough time to build and submit at least an entry for this contest.
Good luck and happy building!